I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Welcome to Larity. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, Eric. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. If you please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, my name is Larity. I am the Black Hole Hero, and I am one of 5 members of the Virtualantes. We are here to save the world with our virtual antics. But yeah, I just do silly fun times, and I am absolutely riddled with ADHD, and you'll figure that out if you come to a stream for all of 2 minutes.
What that means is we'll have no problem filling the time.
Oh gosh, yeah. If I'm yapping, feel free to interject, interrupt. It's totally fine.
No. This is great for interviewers because we can just ask a question and then let you just take the rest of the way.
It's a dangerous game though.
Yeah, well, it does if you have standards. I sold those a long time ago.
Yeah, and I also misplaced my dignity many years ago. So it is what it is.
Well, eBay, it's always tough to not just sell things away when you can.
Well, it's Temu now.
Yeah, Temu. They'll just come up with a fake one for you. It won't make any difference.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Hey, so when did you get started with VTubing?
Oh, okay. I started VTubing, I think, technically end of 2022. I had a completely different model. I was a little fairy girl called Iru. She was kind of like the mother deity of Ireland because I have Irish heritage, and I wanted to kind of go into the fae kind of thing. And then I realized it didn't really fit my vibe, so I rebranded. It was that first model I drew and rigged myself, had a horrible time rigging.
Wow.
And then went, okay, I'm gonna reset, redo a different design. So I designed and drew my model, and then I commissioned the incredible Artemis rigging team to rig me up, and also the incredible Kieran, who is Ramdroid Rigs, to do special facial tracking for my model. And that was really fun. Anyway, I got caught up in the technicalities of it all, but I, as Larity, have been streaming, I think, since beginning of 2023. I think, yeah. Well, kind of the year after.
Yeah. So you tried it with one, and then you came back with another.
Yeah. It was one of those all the advice online is just do it. So I just did it, and then I kind of went kind of sussed my vibe out as I went, which I think is probably the best way to go about it, because you don't really know. I mean, I'm one of those people that learns more by doing. So I kind of figured out my vibe, what kind of aesthetics I enjoyed, and just my personality just kind of didn't quite match my model, in my opinion. So I just redid it. I was like, why not?
How can anybody catch your personality in just one model?
That's also very true.
Yes.
That's very true. Multiple personalities. Let's go.
Well, that does give you plenty of stuff to stream about.
That's true.
Slip from one to the other one. So was it easy for you to get in behind the microphone?
I would say probably yes. It's one of those it's always hard when you're streaming and you don't have any viewers. That's quite hard from a talking standpoint, because you don't really have much to bounce off of. You don't have someone being like, hey, what about this? Or in the game that you're playing, you I just kind of monologue and things like that. That was, I think, for me, the first hurdle, just being able to be entertaining and trying to make my own conversation, if that makes sense.
Right.
That was probably the hardest part at the start.
Yeah.
What was the question again? That's so bad. I've immediately lost it.
That's perfectly fine. You went in a better direction than I had anyway. But we were just talking about getting started and being comfortable with being behind the microphone, and I understand what you're talking about.
Oh, yes.
That you end up kind of talking to yourself at the start, and and then
Mm.
you're like, okay, and why am I doing this? That's
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
And it's one of those like growing up it's always like don't talk to yourself or people will think you're crazy.
yeah, yeah.
But the internet loves a special kind of crazy and you gotta get good at just talking to yourself. So I mean, streaming is a great way to learn that special brand of crazy that's so beloved.
Well, it is so important though for streamers, I think, to of virtually any stripe to be able to use your voice to communicate as much as you can. Um,
Mm,
and
mm.
learning that very early on really helps you out later because there are a few times when you still have to kind of fight through things. If maybe something happened that
Yeah.
you're not very thrilled about before you go on mic, but the also if you're if you're trying to express something across, no matter whether how um, agile your model is, it still comes down to getting the right um, point across with what you're trying to say. And sometimes, if you're like me and you don't always have the words to say it correctly, you
Mm, mm.
you try to eh, dance around until it comes there, and people can play along with it, whether they're sitting at home watching everything that happens, or they've got you on in the background, and all of that is positive communication.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's also one of those some people think out loud.
Hmm.
So it can kind of be a bit tricky because if you're thinking out loud, you might accidentally say something that doesn't mirror your intentions. And it's one of those like uh oh, how would I describe it? It's like you could like accidentally missay something or use the wrong word, and I'm pretty quick to be like, oh, I think it's this, maybe not the right word, or maybe this, maybe not the right word again.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I do
yeah,
my best to really make sure that my intentions and thoughts are as clear as possible as I'm saying
yeah.
them.
And it makes
Oh
a
man,
difference. It
but
really does. As long as
yeah,
the biggest part about that to me, and I don't always find the right word. I know that from
yeah,
eight,
words
eight, eight,
hard.
800
Like
years on
I
this
struggle with
planet.
English.
Yeah, yeah, but um, that you're putting out the effort to find the right word. Uh,
Mm, mm, mm.
People realize that okay, you don't have it quite there. It happens to everybody, but you're not just blurting out the first thing you say because boy, that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, like there's a good Mean Girls quote where it's like, "Oh, it's gonna be." Oh no, is it Mean Girls or is it Yes? And it's she's like, "Oh, I was about to spout word vomit," and then she actually vomits. It's like, "Ah, I do that." Very relatable.
Oops. Yeah, it
Great movie,
and
a classic.
I did radio for so many years. I mean, 35 years is a long time to do
Which
anything.
is
But
so cool.
yeah, I mean, it was. It would be nicer if I got paid. Um, and
Ah, yeah, that's such a mood.
that was
A livable
that
wage,
was
please and thank you.
yes, yes, is very much so. But yeah, I can't complain. I got to do a lot of great things with it, and but that was all in how you're using your voice. What are you trying to imply? Being able to effectively imply, and
Mm, mm,
and
yeah.
and not just leave things on a note, and people are trying to figure out what you're trying to say and get really mad at you. It's yeah, that happens more than people think, especially for people who aren't experienced in it. But with it sounds like to me you really went out of your way to come up with a model that has as much um, pliability as possible.
Yeah, I really tried to, because my opinions on VTubing are things like I think it's a really fun way to utilize art and creativity to add a fun layer of elevation to content creation.
Hmm.
And I think content creation is very much centered around the individual and their personality and what like their content is very much imbued with themselves. And I mean, I do come from a hilarious art background, brackets, I'm in severe student debt, please help me. And so I think that making sure that your model is a reflection of you and that you're happy with it and that it represents you and your personality and your interests and stuff like that. I think that's really, really important because that's like the key visual indicator. When someone looks at you, they're like, oh, boom, I get what they're about, like straight away.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's kind of mirrored in what I'm about to watch.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if you heard me nodding while you were saying it, but I was.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. I nod too.
yeah,
It's so bad. I'm
it's,
like the mic is completely silent, but
yeah,
I'm sitting here nodding.
yeah, yeah. That's not that's not good etiquette, folks, in an interview to do that. Even if you're the interviewer at this point. But I couldn't help it. But the personality aspect is so big that
Mm,
they can watch anybody play Minecraft at any point of the day, of the year, of the century, but they'll come back to the person playing it. Um,
yeah,
that
exactly.
yeah, that
And
makes a big
even if it's a
difference.
different game, they'll come back because they enjoy the person.
Yeah, 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 and having and every different type of personality works in this medium. You could be, you know, kind of a wallflower and still, you know, be able to draw those different types of people in, or you could be extremely gregarious and bring in everybody, or goofy, or adult, and you could bring in all sorts of people the way you want to. Um,
Yeah.
it's still very new um, as far as
Oh,
figuring out
yeah.
the audience goes, because there's still so many people that don't know it's there yet.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, that's because like we're in it and we talk to people who
Hmm.
are very much involved in it.
Oh yeah,
And it's
yeah.
so funny, like explaining to my parents who are of an older sort of boomer generation,
Hmm.
being like, oh yeah, so I do streaming and I have this character that's mapped to my face and she mimics my movements and I like put my model on a device to have them have a go at piloting. And they were just they were so shocked, but they had so much fun, and it was just really sweet.
That's cool. That's
It's
cool.
so much fun just sharing that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, to people my age, I talk to about what I'm doing, and they have no idea. They, who are you talking to again, and why? Like, well, first of all, they're more interesting than you. That's why I'm talking to them. And,
Ah,
but
get wrecked.
yeah, well, they heard that you don't see a lot of folks. You don't see anybody my age doing it for one thing. Um, but I think that the trend is getting. You're seeing more folks in their later 20s and into the 30s getting involved in it. Maybe not at a super major level,
Yeah.
but by golly, way out back to my generation, we're the ones who put quarters in the machines to start with. If you're just talking of like
Oh man.
video games, I mean, golly gee, I had a Pong console.
Oh, the OG. I
Oh yeah,
love Pong.
yeah. It was.
That's awesome.
I would really love to see somebody put up a for charity, get like, you know, 16 or 32 um, VTubers together for a Pong tournament, see if anybody even knows how to play.
Oh, that would be incredible. Let's
Who?
see if people know what it is.
Oh yes. Like, you mean I don't have to shoot anybody? No, no, you just move back and forth.
Oh, man, I am not a huge fan of first person shooter games. I really enjoy so like my first game
Hmm.
well, okay, so my first ever game was Pokemon
Yeah.
when I was like a teeny tiny little kid, and this is a really bad story. This this is the beginnings of iPad children in the 90s. So when I was little, my like a family friend of mine, we were on a joint family vacation, and she had a Game Boy Color,
Mm,
and I as like I think like 4 or 5 or 6 year old, that kind of age,
mm.
literally stole the console from her and overwrote her game and started playing Pokemon Silver.
Oh,
It was so naughty,
yes.
and I got very punished for it appropriately because now I understand the weight of those actions,
Oh,
and
yes.
they were quite close to the end of the game. And oh my God, if I could go back and be like, "You evil child, how dare you!"
It was very close to
But
the end of
the other
Larity, too.
family, yeah, oh my goodness. But well, deservedly so, in my opinion. But
Well, you know,
it
I
was after that they realized. Oh no, you go. Sorry.
no, no, go ahead.
Oh, it was just like the other family. Like I gave it back. I apologized, and they actually gifted me a Game Boy
Oh,
and a Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, for my
oh,
birthday the following year.
that was nice.
So I
Wow.
was like, I don't think this is something that should have been rewarded, but I got a Game Boy.
At that point, what are you going to do? You're going to say no, and then you really insult them. At that point,
Yeah,
if I would insult you even less if you bought me even more stuff.
yeah. So what I'm hearing is theft is good.
Yes,
Theft gets results.
absolutely,
And as
absolutely.
someone with Australian and British heritage,
Yes.
that's concerning. That's something we don't want to reinforce.
No, not at all. You see, I don't. I never. I played Pokemon one time in my life.
Hmm.
Now, if I would
Yeah.
have, if I would have as younger gotten into it, I would have played every single one of them. Obviously, because it's just that easy,
Yeah.
fun. I found it
Hmm.
one time. I'm in the back seat of a car with my stepdaughter and my wife, and there
Hmm.
is sitting there the old OG Game Boy, and I'm like, I got nothing else to
Yes.
do. I picked it up, and there is a Pokemon game in there, and I'm like,
Hmm.
well, I'll play it. What the heck? And for the rest of the trip, I played this Pokemon until it got dark and I couldn't see anything because, of course, you can't see on an original Game Boy
Yes.
at night. And I was really angry and I never saw it again. So, but I could
Oh
see. I
no!
was like,
You'll find it. It'll
oh,
be unearthed somewhere in
oh, and
like a few years, and you'll
I,
be like, oh,
I don't think it'll be the same one because since then they've had my grandson, and he'll be the one who gets to it
and you pass
first.
it on to them.
He'll get there first,
Yes,
for sure. But
as he should.
that's I mean, that's a real easy game to get into. And what's really nice about those games, and it kind of fits into the VTuber thing, is that those type of games work really
Mhm.
well online when you stream them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it's also because they have that sort of nostalgia value and that joint understanding of what it is,
Hmm.
because it's so widespread now.
Well, yeah. Now, what are you playing now online?
Oh, well, I just started the horse game. The game that everyone's playing, the Uma Musume,
Yes.
which is the literally translates to, I think, like horse young women, which sounds so bad.
As
But yeah,
I mean, if somebody
it's good
some
fun.
somebody come up with this concept a couple of years ago, and you got to imagine them sitting around in the office. What 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 can we get that clicks all the buttons for everybody? First of all, gambling. Okay,
Yes.
well, gambling goes. Let's see. Um, cute anime girls. Yes. Okay, that'll work. Let's
Hmm.
see. And
Tick, tick.
kind of like Pokemon-ish a little bit, where you kind of get. Yeah, we'll do that. And there you go.
Done.
Gambling on horse girls.
Exactly. And I think the thing that like pulled me in the most was the fact that the characters are based off real horses. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's what got me. I
Ah,
was like, that is so funny.
it is, especially because a lot of those horses were male.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
Like
like, you know what? What if we took racehorses and made them anime girls
yes,
and also made them, pseudo idols?
yeah,
Well, probably proper idols. It's just so great. What
and
will humanity do next?
oh,
I can't wait.
there's probably some dimension out there where this actually is occurring. So
Oh,
now,
what I would give to be a horse girl. Life would
oh,
be so much simpler.
I don't know, I don't know. I mean, I was so traumatized, always finishing last in every race in school. Like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know what the glue factory looks like. That work.
Charlie Elba's glue factory. Like, is
No, it's. I mean, it's obviously to watch people play that game and get so much into the race every
yeah.
time. It is absolutely hilarious to see. Um,
Yeah, I've seen so many incredible clips from it. And there was one, I can't remember who it was from. I can't remember the name, but it was them using a character called Goldship.
oh yeah.
And the horse, Goldship, was famous for being an absolute menace.
Hmm.
And he would frequently kick cameramen or his trainer,
Hmm.
just absolutely drop kick them.
Yep.
And when Goldship, the character in Uma Musume, wins, there's an animation where she like runs up all joyfully
Mm.
waving and then drop kicks you. It's like the camera like falls over and then she like leans over like smiling and waving.
Yes.
And there was someone who was using a 3D VTuber model and that came up and like as she kicked the camera, their VTuber model just got like sent flying off screen. It was so good.
That was perfect.
It was great.
And
Yeah.
when
I was like,
you look up the
next
history of that horse,
technology.
you're really talking about it's that they you see some of the races that it won, and there it was coming from one lap down.
Last to first.
Oh well,
Yeah. It's crazy.
oh it's nuts. I in the horse racing itself, um, is very way too easy. Would be way too easy for me to be addicted to betting on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. As someone who has ADHD, the dopamine mining
Oh,
of gambling is
oh,
just, I know it's like oop, don't do it. Oop, don't do it. And then my monkey brain is like, do it. Why shouldn't you?
do it.
And then I'm like, well, my bank account, that's exactly why.
Oh well, yeah,
Money.
yeah, that's true. And darn money. No, I actually went to
Yeah.
a coworker of mine was a harness racer, a jockey for a while,
Oh,
and I don't know if you know the harness
whoa.
racing type of horse racing, but um, and we went to a track on the way to a doing a sports game together on the radio, and I bet one time, and the horse finished one head away from winning us $130 on a $5 bet.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, and that's when I took a staple and stapled my wallet shut.
You were like, you know what? I've had my fun.
Yeah, it's too fun, too fun. Don't want to get thrown in the
This is
poorhouse.
dangerous. I can see.
Yeah.
I see financial ruin on my horizon. I'm
Yes.
gonna shut the wallet now.
So much fun, so much horrible things in the future. That
Yes.
that timeline is now ending. We'll, we'll go to the next one.
You have it probably shows my age referencing That's So Raven.
Oh
You
yes,
have your vision of the future.
yes. Well, at least you're not referencing
You're
Mr.
like, you know
Ed,
what?
which I would be referencing. That'll really your age.
No,
My stuff is black and white, and
no,
yours is
no,
still
no,
in
no. Tell
color.
me about it.
Oh,
Tell me about it. I want to know.
Mr. Ed. Oh my God, Mr. Ed
Yeah.
was a show in the '60s, which actually was on. I was probably not born quite yet. Um, that was about a talking horse,
Hmm.
and that was it, pretty much. Um, and
That's awesome.
it was like
I love that.
it was really popular for a while, and it was still in syndication every once in a
Was
while.
was the talking horse like part of a family? Did he fight crime? Was he a detective assistant? Like, or was
No,
it just about a talking horse and
just
shenanigans?
just about a talking horse, and the only person he talked to was Wilbur, the owner.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
and
everyone thought Wilbur was crazy. He's like, my
yeah,
horse talks, and
yep,
everyone was like, sure, Wilbur.
absolutely, that's exactly right. That
Oh,
was
poor Wilbur.
yeah, yeah. Well, uh, it, there were Mr. Ed toys and all sorts of stuff back then. It was something else. So the
That's
'60s.
cool.
I know how old I am because I
Yeah.
actually remember being in the '60s. Oh,
Well, that's fun though. I think it's really cool to, because like my parents, they were born, they were like quite literally post World War II
Mm,
baby boomers.
yeah.
And I think it's really interesting listening to their stories. Like they lived all around the world in like New York, London, Singapore. I
Mm.
think they had a short stint in Nairobi as
Oh.
well in Kenya. And like hearing what it was like living in different cities, like they did New York in the 70s, and all their stories, like I could have been Batman at one point because they had to walk around with like wedding rings like turned facing inwards.
Mm.
And my dad joked about how you had three $20 bills on you at all times, one for lunch,
Mm.
one for a taxi, and one for getting mugged. And I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious? And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, it was just so common. Like someone would either pull out a knife or a gun and be like, give me your money, and you just hand them a 20 and off you went with your day.
Oh.
It's like,
th-
what?
yeah.
What?
People are going to look back at the '70s and they're going to realize what an amazing century it was. Century it was. We cracked a whole
Yeah.
century in 10 years. We started with we started with a Vietnam War and a lot of civil rights unrest and all sorts of things in the
Yeah.
'70s, and we ended it with disco. So there you go.
There we go. What an ending. I feel like that's a very appropriate ending
Yeah,
of all
disco,
things is
disco
disco.
and punk rock.
Oh, yes.
By the time we were
Two
done,
awesome things.
yes, yes, that's
Yes.
so it was quite a century
Celebrate.
in a year in 10 years. Um, and
Yeah. Just close out the 70s at Studio 54. Let's go.
yeah, yeah.
And speaking of horses, there was someone who came into Studio 54 on a horse.
Oh yeah, was it Gold
I know
Ship?
about that one. I may as well have been.
I'm not going to put anything past Gold Ship at this point. Well,
I know. What an icon.
in the '70s, the big horse was Secretariat, and that was
It was, wait, how to, Secretariat? Like Secretary and Chariot?
yeah Secretariat. And he was
Oh,
awesome. I think
hell
he won
yeah.
the Triple Crown, and the last one they only put in like five other horses because everybody knew that they were going to get beat, and he still
Oh,
won.
they were like, oh, well.
I think he won by 30 lengths going away. It was the most incredible finish. Um,
Whoa.
if you get a chance to watch that, you'll just be amazed at the sheer athletic ability of that horse. Uh, it's just like
Yeah, it's so impressive.
yeah,
It's like, oh my gosh.
yeah,
No
and
wonder people were riding these in medieval times. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. Of course, they were also riding lots of other things, like yaks and stuff, and like I'm not gonna ride one of those things.
yeah.
And I don't care.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm a huge history buff, and learning about ancient history and Alexander the Great was
Mm,
so interesting because his conquest took him all the way like into Pakistan and the hold on, north, south, east, west, west part of modern day India,
yep.
and apparently there were warriors that would ride elephants,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like something that inspired the Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
that a group of people that rode, I think, battle elephants or something akin to battle elephants. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
anyway,
It's
that's my little
it, it's
reminder that I have ADHD.
oh there are things on YouTube that there's a little channel called History Matters that
Ooh.
breaks down bits of history into 3 to 10 minute animated segments, which is just absolutely brilliant. I will watch every single one of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
What was
and
it called? History
History
Matters.
Matters, and the the animation is very 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 basic but also hilarious, as is what he does with it.
We love that.
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
he does a tremendous job with it. And have you seen folks on the VTuber scene who are doing like lectures and stuff as a VTuber?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I think one of my Virtulantes members, Zera, they do a lot of educational content,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll sometimes do study sessions
Mm-hmm.
about, but they're very like VTuber centric.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kind of classes and like study sessions where it's like you study along with them
Yeah.
about like branding and content creation just as
Yeah.
an experience. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any like historical or scientific
Oh,
specific
yeah.
VTubers
I-
yet.
I've
I'm
been
sure they're out there. I
I've been
just need
able
to
to
find
interview
them.
a few of them, and it's just like when you look at the
Oh,
different types of VTubers that are out there, and realize there are still many different types to be made. If you don't find something on whatever streaming service you have that you're not interested in, you ain't looking. Um,
yeah,
something's out there 24
because
hours a
they're
day.
out there.
Yeah, and maybe it's not all the
Yeah.
English, but it's out there. It's
Well, I
definitely out
mean,
there.
that's what the subtitles are for.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what the subtitles on YouTube are for.
Yes.
Yes. That,
I actually really enjoy watching content in other languages and just trying to read along with subtitles, or
yeah,
sometimes I'll try to understand
yeah,
and
yeah.
fail miserably.
Really wish I would have learned another language when I was younger. I,
Same.
I
I
was.
can barely speak English.
Oh yeah, yeah. And like you actually are closer to actual English than I am. I mean,
Oh, no, isn't there like a historical thing like when the Europeans first went to America, they sounded like how like the North American continent, like they sounded like how everyone talks now. I
uh,
think that's like a scientific mystery.
yeah.
Is apparently like everyone went over and they sounded like the North Americans do now, and then they were like, "Oh man, we can't sound like them. We got to change."
It's
When they went
it's
back.
it's like the international date line. If you go over it, if you go over
Oh
if
yeah.
if you go over it backwards, then your voice changes.
Yep. It's like, oh man, I just lost my puberty. Oh no,
Oh
back in
no,
time.
that ain't coming back. It's way too long ago. See, it's the reason why I don't sing on at all because I haven't hit a note since 1982, and when that went, it was gone. However, that's called a segue because we got to talk about
Hey.
your singing now.
Uh,
Now tell me, were you always a singer? Did you want to be singing? And how did you come about to doing a couple of covers?
again, I think like I feel like I should probably reach out to Nike and be like, hey man, do you want to partner up or do a collab? Because I enjoy just doing it.
Mm.
It's I've always enjoyed singing ever since I was a little kid, but I've never had any formal lessons or anything, but I just enjoy singing and uh I thought why not? And the reason why I did two covers, the first one, which is the Kaiju number 8
Mm.
uh opening
Yeah,
no, closing song.
yeah. We'll
That's
be
right.
we'll be hearing that one
By
in a
One
second. Yeah,
Republic.
yeah.
Oh no, do I have to listen to it again? I
Mm.
hate listening to myself.
just just
Which
just
is probably why I don't really improve because I don't listen to myself and like critically analyze it because I can't push past the cringe.
I mean, we'll go into why you chose it afterwards, but I got to tell you, I heard it and I'm like, this is really good. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah, and I said
Oh.
we gotta have this on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and play it right now, and I'm gonna have you turn down your headset so you don't have to listen, and then and then, and then we'll come back and
Thank you.
we'll talk about it here on Eric Loy Interviews. Stay tuned.
Nobody, nobody, nobody. Nobody, nobody, nobody. I'd take a fall. I got you covered when there's no one at all. Oh yeah, night, stay through the night. When you got demons trying to break through the walls. There ain't no kind of line that I wouldn't cross if you need me to. You're out here searching for signs, so I think it's finally time that you knew. Nobody got you the way I do. Whatever demons you're fighting through, when you need somebody to turn to, nobody got you the way I do. The way I do. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Nobody got you the way I do. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Nobody got you the way I do. The way I do. When things get dark and the night gets so cold, I'll be on my way to you. You know I ain't trying to lose you, oh no. If you're in hell, I'll go there too. There ain't no kind of line that I wouldn't cross if you need me to. You're out here searching for signs, so I think it's finally time that you knew. Nobody got you the way I do. Whatever demons you're fighting through, when you need somebody to turn to, nobody got you the way I do, the way I do. Nobody, 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 nobody got you the way I do. Nobody, 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 nobody got you the way I do, the way I do. Nobody got you the way I do. Nobody, 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 nobody got you the way I do. Nobody, 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 nobody got you the way I do. Nobody, 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 nobody got you the way I do.
Well, there you heard it, and you realize that I once again was correct. It's really good, and
Oh, you're so nice. I'm like,
so but really though, when you go out there and put yourself into the set situation, and you sing, and you realize it's going to be heard by other folks, and you heard the final mix of it. Were you pleased,
Yeah.
shocked, both?
I think pleasantly surprised
Mm.
is the appropriate term, because it's interesting when you do all the vocals and stuff like that. You have to have it all layered out for the mixing artist to smoosh together,
Mhm.
and so it's like you sing it like little sections at a time, and then I use good old Audacity,
Yes.
just splitting things up like that,
Yeah.
and kind of like you sing it segmented, and then to hear it all smushed together and be like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, we take the win. A win is a win.
Yes. Well, you should. It's very well done. I think it's very well done. I would like to hear more, but
Thank
I'm
you.
not going to.
A testament to the mixing artist.
Yeah. Well, they always get hats off from me because without the dial spinners, even radio guys don't sound very good for the most part.
Way.
Yeah, absolutely. But why did you choose that particular song?
So I mean, shock. I enjoy anime. I'm an anime person on the internet. And, I really enjoyed like Kaiju number 8, and I'd been reading it ever since it came out, and it was just okay. First off, a surprise that One Republic, and I believe American
Yep.
band, did a closing song for a Japanese anime.
Right.
And then when you hear it, like the lyrics are very akin to how the kind of person that I would like to be and do my best to be. So someone that supports others, cheers them on, and celebrates their endeavors. I try very much to be someone like that. And the music video in particular is a celebration of all the events that happened in my first year of VTubing and all the people I met along the way. So it was like an appreciation love letter, but without like the romantic connotations
Yes.
per se. Like a thank you and a kind of nice little parcel of here was my year in VTubing and all the cool things I got to do, people I got to meet, and a thank you to them essentially.
Yeah. I recognized a name or two that came up in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cuppy Cakey. I've done before. Yeah. Really neat person.
Puppy.
Really
Puppy's
neat
a great friend of mine.
Yeah. Really neat person. Really neat person.
Yeah.
It really did come across well. And did you put together the idea for the music video? And
Yes, so I storyboarded everything and commissioned heaps of different artists with sketches of what I would like. And in that whole process, I have this folder of my quick little shitty sketches. Oh, sorry, am I allowed to swear?
yes. Yes.
my bad sketches, my not great sketches. And I sent them off, and one of the illustrations I had to do myself because there was a last minute clash.
Ah.
So there's one where I got to do VTuber mentoring with Kurumiya Lucien.
Mm-hmm.
She was really lovely and I kind of went, here's my idea for a project. I'd love to like reach out to you, and like obviously I paid her for her time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, what do you think of ABCD? And she really helped like mentor particularly that project.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to make sure that I included her in it, and
Mm-hmm.
I ended up drawing that one of her with like the stocks in the background. And I did that so quick. I was like, oh man, I got 2 days. I got to do this.
Well, I got to tell you, you are a very fascinating person. Uh,
Really?
talent.
As a sort of like, you're psychologically so strange, I must study.
I'm taking the Fifth Amendment on that one, but I'm going to say, actually, all the ways. I mean, very talented, obviously, very
Oh, thank
engaging,
you.
and probably more talented than you're giving yourself credit for. And
Well, no.
I can't imagine not enjoying watching one of your streams and being a part of it. It really does seem to
Oh,
be.
thank you.
I say to some folks, it's right in their wheelhouse. It seems like you built the wheelhouse to live in it. this this would be if this weren't made for you, you'd have to make it, basically. Do
Yeah.
do you feel that comfortable with it right now?
With VTubing in general,
Yeah.
with the wheelhouse I've built for myself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Hmm.
think I quite enjoy like the branding that I've set up for myself. I quite enjoy the freedom and flexibility and challenge of various creative projects. I like to constantly improve myself and try new things. Like yesterday, I tried sword fighting for the first time just because I could. So I was like,
Oy.
why not?
Eh.
And yeah, it was just something that came up on like a TikTok thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. So it did.
Grab
Anyway,
the
that's
nearest
a segue.
sword and
But
head it off next door.
yeah, yeah.
Mr.
I'm in my
Smith.
medieval arc. That's
Mr. Smith, grab your
yeah.
sword.
Grab your sword, my lord, squire. I need my sword.
Here I come. Here I come.
Battle calleth.
Oh, by the way, I'm left-handed, so you have to use your left hand too.
Oh, I learned apparently being left-handed is an advantage because
Mhm.
most people are right-handed and don't know how to go up against a left-handed opponent.
Well,
So there you go.
As for us left-handers, I can tell you for a fact that right-handers are absolutely useless with their left hand.
Yes, as a righty, my left hand, I sometimes have moments where I'm like, am I developing a neurological disorder? You're just like not working the way I want you to work.
Yes. It's like,
It's like, why? Why can't you move?
it's because righties never had to adapt to a life to an entire lifestyle that threatens their existence like us lefties have had to.
Oh, really? Oh, that's coming from a place of privilege, man. I gotta clocked my privilege again. That's
See,
it's
that's
great. I am humbled. I'm
being
a humble righty.
being from my small town middle American background. That's the only thing I can claim as far as being a minority in any stretch of the imagination.
Well, it's interesting. So you say that it was like your life was kind of like threatened in a way. I mean, that's probably paraphrasing and I'm misremembering. But what made it so different? Like being a left-handed person, like what's
Oh,
different about that you noticed?
this is really silly, but it made sense when you think about it. Back in
Yeah.
grade school, being left-handed when
Yeah.
I was left-handed in 1970, they figured I did.
Well, you're still left-handed, right?
Yes,
Or
I
did you
am,
have
but
to
not
develop
for people not
ambidextrous?
trying. Sometimes they tried to teach
Yeah.
me how to do everything right-handed, and sometimes I would lose my left-handed scissors. And when I lost my left-handed scissors,
Oh, that's right.
I had to use the right-handed scissors. Now I can use it both ways, but You hand a left-handed scissors to a right-handed person, and they might as well be bashing two rocks together.
I'm gonna have to go find myself some left-handed scissors now.
It's really funny.
To go find some and be like, okay, how does it feel?
Yeah.
What's the difference? I need to know.
Yeah, but then I ended up being all switch-handed. I drop things with both hands now, very easily.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I'm very ambidextrous is what I call it.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I ended up, when I played ball, I threw right-handed, batted in baseball, American baseball left-handed, golfed right-handed.
Swap.
Yeah. Maybe one of the reasons why I wasn't very good at any of those things.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'll tell you,
it wasn't, designed to take into account that you were left-handed by priority.
That's right. And
the system was working against you.
That's right. And if we ever meet someplace and play darts, I don't know which hand to use, because if I need accuracy, I use my left hand. If I need any strength at all, I have to use my right hand. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, if I toss it with my left hand, it'll be right at the bullseye,
where you want it to go,
and will fall short by about 2 feet. If I use the right hand,
right,
it will make the bullseye, but it's more likely to hit the waitress slightly beyond the bullseye.
Oh! Duck! It's like you just claim a drink by tossing a dart. Right. And it's like, I'm just going to have to take that one now. My dart's in it. Sorry.
That's right. Sorry. As long as it doesn't, actually hit the waitress, I'm in pretty good shape at that point.
Can you imagine? She's like, it's all right. Just like pulls it out. Oh, it's not my first time. There you go.
No, not in the places I used to go to. It wouldn't have been all right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. This has gone by way too fast, and I would like to get you on again sometime, because it's too much fun talking with you. So much stuff that I'd like to talk to you about, because when you get to talk to somebody and it just goes flying by this fast, you really want to keep going. So please come back sometime.
I would love to if you'd ever have me. And thank you very much again for wanting to chat to me and putting up with my yappy chatty, I'm going to take a sudden left turn here and now I'm going to go right. And now I'm going to go left and right and left and right. And
just like Gold Ship.
Completely divert from what we were actually talking about.
Yes, that's
just like Gold Ship.
That's perfectly
She's my
fine.
Spirit animal. That's...
Folks, we're going to have all the links for Larity in the description. And then go check out the music videos as well. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks.
An absolute pleasure talking with you.
And to you too. Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.